let me quickly bring in Mr. Daniel in. One of the questions that comes up in my frequent conversation with people, especially on this topic, it's how do you know when the market is ripe for your idea? This idea of having yourself established in a market, and an established market is one of the things mentioned by Mr. Olajide earlier. So how do you know when a market is ripe for your idea?
Thank you very much, Mr. Cornelius. I think it's that question is pretty important when starting out in business, because I find out that in our current times, many people just jump into business based on the excitement of their ideas, and the whole lot of time they end up shooting themselves on the foot. So I think getting to know if your market is truly ripe for your idea is the first step, and it starts with research. There is no other way you can actually get that information than research. And how do you do that? First of all, you have to find out, get more industry information with regards to your product. Now, there are a whole lot of information out there, but you need to look at those businesses, your competitors, and what they are doing, and the profitability of their own business, their revenue generation, the customer inflow. Those are information that will help you understand if this market is if the market is ready for your idea or not. Another way you can actually run that is through carrying out a research analysis with customers, and it's very simple. I'll give an example of our own business. When we started out in the cake business, we didn't just start with the major cake itself. We started with cupcakes, and the first thing we did was to explore the potential within our community. So we give out a whole lot of free cupcakes. We did a whole lot of sampling, from stores to stores, and we had enough information that actually gave us the encouragement that okay, the market is ripe for our cake produce within our community. So and that was the first step. That was the first action that we took before starting out in business. So the only way you can actually know if a market is ready or ripe for your idea is to embark on research, and not just social media research. Because I have seen a couple of guys who just go on social media and run a poll and put their business logo or business product and just ask random questions. That might work, but you need more tenable research indices. You need more tenable research answers to that question. And the only way you can get that is to communicate directly to the buyers, to communicate directly to the customers, to take your product to the customers one-on-one and ask them if they like the product, they like the idea, and if it is sellable, what do they want to adjust in it. And this takes a whole lot of time. It's not something that happens overnight. It might take you as much as 6 months up to a year for you to actually get the right information. So this is not a jump on the ship, kind of idea. It's something that you have to ensure that you painstakingly go through the process of getting the right information before you kickstart in your business. And I'll explain why this is important. I got to realize at the second year of our business that some of the equipment we actually got at the initial stage of our business were not even needed. And the reason why they were not needed is because we didn't embark on thorough market research. We did market research, but it was not thorough enough. And that was the mistake that I did. And what we did at the next stage of our business was to ensure, I did at the next stage, when we were about to transition into a full-fledged children's cake company, was to embark on market research. So we asked a whole lot of mothers, would you like a company that sells exclusive cakes to children? What other ideas? So we did extensive research, and the information we gathered helped us to know what machines to buy, what equipment to acquire, how to run the operational system, even what kind of employees to employ in our company, from customer service to the production team. The information we got from our research helped us out at every stage in the second phase of our business. And within the last 3 to 4 years, it's been phenomenal. The result has been exponential. So it's very fundamental for you to find out if the market is truly ready for a product through research. Thank you.
Thank you so much for shedding even more light on that. We see how she comes back to this idea of starting with what you have and getting into deep in terms of the data, in terms of